Okay. Well, isn't this a heated subject today? Welcome to Homeopathy. You guys, this is old school. The entire medical field started this way, but you didn't hear from me, okay? So homeopathy is like before the 1800s, and something that lasts that long must work. We have our little kits here at the office. How terrific is this? You're traveling, it opens right up. You've got a bunch of tubes in there. And what the heck is a tube? Well, what they've done is they have something called a cell salt, and they've diluted the natural substance that radiates at a certain frequency that combats an imbalance. Okay, we're going to say imbalance for disease. Because if something's excessive and something's deficient, you bring the deficient up, you bring the excess down, and there's balance. And in a balanced spectrum, you have no symptoms. What they've done here is a terrific job of listing the symptom. You could literally just come to my office, read the sign, canker sores, hoarseness of voice, allergic viral runny nose, indigestion, and it will tell you to take 5 pearls under your tongue. They take years to expire. You can throw this in your purse, so when you travel, there's no liquids, there's no problem with TSA. This is really like a mini pharmacy. Now, we have amazing references here. We have the skin chart. So there are literally little wrinkles, dark circles, puffiness that will tell you likely which cell salt you're deficient in. So there's a lot of clues that the body gives you every day because it doesn't speak English. It doesn't say help me. It throws you a little clue, and us doctors and future doctors get very excited about translating. We're helping teach you what the body's trying to say to you, right? And if you don't listen to the subtle clues, because we've been trained to ignore them, when you go to your doctor and they say come back when it gets worse, you'll never hear us say that. We will actually come in when you're well, so we can assess you before something bothers you, and we can keep you well, so you just feel good all the time. And if you delegate that job to us, you don't need to be in pain to learn there's an imbalance. So the skin, that's Layla's thing.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite. So simply just taking a look at this diagram is giving you an idea. If you've got dark circles under the eyes or you've got puffy eyes, oh my gosh, it's genetic. There's actually not only this diagram, but quite a bit of easy, quick chart cheat sheet of what could potentially be the best product to take depending on what's going on. And they get so specific, like hoarseness with broken voice, not just hoarseness. Not just nausea with right upper back pain. So it gets very, very specific. And when it comes to the skin, that's ideal. And you'll notice that some of these are the same products for different locations of the face. Some of these products actually also help with your digestion. They're also going to help with your face, which gives you a clue on what is connected through the body as well. And I agree. I love being able to find out and translate what it is that's going on and putting it on paper, putting it in a form that's easy to follow for patients. But yeah, chart, easy, right there.
It's so expensive to guess. It's a lot cheaper to know. So what's really nice is anything from children's health, allergy relief, cough relief. These things are really efficient. Now, what do you think this little blue vial costs? It's like $10, okay?
Less than that.
It's less than $10, okay? So if I get 4 of these in my purse and it saves my trip, we're talking $40. No doctor's visits, no time missed, and no uncomfortableness. I travel all over the place, so you better believe I love this stuff. Tinctures are liquid. We also have cell salts in the tincture form. However, TSA doesn't like that. When you get a whole bag of liquids, they think you're the Unabomber. Okay? So we don't want to go there. We also have Highland cell salts, so we have the massive, easily digestible. They're a little bit more expensive. They get up to $20, but again, these have been pre-digested and just sink right into the body. So anybody with connective tissue disorders have a major, major, major turnaround with this. People who don't have subtle turnarounds. So some people like the drama, but the subtleness is also what keeps us out of pain. So if you have a dramatic fix, you have a dramatic non-fix. And we don't roll like that. We don't want you to feel good and then dive off a cliff after you get a medical high. We want that nice, even keel, feel good all the time. We're going to recommend you come in or change what you're taking once you succeed, and we start rotating through stuff so you're just well all the time instead of just coming in when you hurt, always having a deficiency or excess. Why? Why do that? Because you don't have the extremes wearing on the body. One is anti-aging, one's aging. So you patients, you're going to take one or two paths. You're going to constantly just fix things and patch a tire and always have a problem that's going to age you. Or you're just going to kind of keep the merry-go-round rolling by just kind of doing enough good here and there to keep the momentum going, and you can stay a lot younger longer. So don't just sit here and listen. I want you to close your eyes and ask your 80-year-old self if it would like to go back in time and make better decisions, or if you want to delegate that to someone like me and my team who's very mean. We will make you do the right thing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. But we will be on you a little bit. We'll be your accountability team and be like, hey, let's keep doing the stuff that works. Let's not quit doing it and just fall back on emergency fixes, because it's a whole nother life, you know, and which one would your 80-year-old self like? You don't get to redo. We get to do it now or never. So we're kind of excited about things like this because it's self-serve. You can literally just come in here on one of your chiropractic checkups and go, wow, I've had this in the past. I got something at home for it now when it comes up. Now, we didn't discuss what you don't have to take when this works. The strong stuff, the major stuff, right? When you end up getting a long-term chronic problem, you get a prescription, and they have an embarrassing list of side effects. We've all seen it on TV. You do not have massive diarrhea. You do not get random headaches. You do not get closing of throats, autoimmune disease, Crohn's.
My favorite, death.
Death. You will not have any of those side effects with homeopathy. So as subtle as it works, as subtle as it doesn't work. It's a very comfortable fail if we need to throw a couple solutions at you to get to the problem. So join us in our lovely party here with homeopathy, because it has worked amazing. And we're all going to stay pretty young and dodge the results of getting old because we didn't do it. It's kind of fun. All right, thanks for enjoying this video. We're going to go through sports injury and joint care. So make sure you see that, because most of you are chiropractic patients and you don't want to get adjusted and then neglect them at home. See you there.